Mema obi bi akwa so kokra ba odine ho TV mom nim his leadership justice chief Torkono on ho sensitive for edi atwantwie omanga na ma se ya chese John Dramani Mahama watimi suspending no leadership justice Torkono etimi afile application e de court say 5 committee John Dramani Mahama etimi atese omo hwehwe ni nsem enke be yanka chese sa committee ko dissolve committee na chese committee maintain for if some crofo bi yes committee mu a chese etif for omokwa mbenya na ya chese ya saki lady Torkono free the position occupy this year etif for instem be na abetudwa meso ne akuti instem
ebia na woni ma nu refia na forgot no you hold the film
meso say akuti instem ntwemu ni nan re abesia ba ye de aka na beto so ayo odinu ti be do bra so nya bre ehwe mi
a day in the course.
So Obi say etie for Bekaya Chief Justice or suspension is here get to Torkono now through the lawyer for filing an application to injunct the current process to remove among other things the arguments of making is so justice for man the chairman of the committee no one of the petitioners branch referendum Daniel Ofori
yes
nanin sembi kra ba Supreme Court no justice for man ankasa etna asem no su bi edi asem no edema justice Emma Daniel Ofori Emma Daniel Ofori petition kra otroye no while naming justice Porman as one of the witnesses say eto say betimi afre na obefre no ewo case no mu ebi onso justice come here say Edward Dibu kosi say chief justice be suspending no wa ye panel bi here MP for Otafu case or filing Otafu case no not just as the boy said ka ho judge say anka e kasa asem no ho ana mampanyin president Mahama appointed no as a member of the committee ensemu ye about chief justice no nti one of the arguments our lawyers in making is that these two judges were not qualified to sit on it ebano dom level any the other two members so not chief justice argue say they had not take the oath the judicial oath because they're going to act in a quasi-judicial function, and so they needed to subscribe to the oath. Again, Chief Justice Esther Meki argument say, no, ana same way about etiano. And even though the constitution, no, a case process should be in camera. It be any secret, no. Or no elected say obey waive that right for in camera hearing. Nabi be a ma abontimo be a who and semi cost. Unity of file injunction application the court say. Enyama bi koswa e kire se asenia amanfo abomotimu pose de ebesi bia mo yine fi ho ana afen so mo ye enyama bi a ema de abkosibo ni be frɛ no or courtroom mental torture say obekɔ committee ho na ye de scanners ne ho niama e fa ne ho ebi kɔ abema na ebe search no ebi onso ni phones ne accessories yaje ne lawyers yema inform phones enkomu ene ho niama ne yere ne kunu ne ma omunyina nso they were not allowing them in enti no dream say a court no injunctive process no enkosi say the substantive issues or their back court no omo kan wan sem nyina wie na so omo say nsam ne betimi akoso a they can go on but see ano na dream train say angase court no ede bibia eto on hold and the Supreme Court 5-member panel etie asem no say obetie judge say wetin asem no so acting chief justice Paul Bafuboni no here president of the panel Justice Omoro Tanko was another member, Justice Johnny Kulendi, another member, Justice Henry Kofi, another member, and then Justice Richard Jeffrey Pong. These were the 5-member panel. It's not 7 or so. Emra, your free seminar na Deputy Attorney General Justice Sai. I can say some preliminary legal objections. As I says, I share suit now. Justice Porman, a second defendant. Adiboa Sedu. Third defendant, go see the 6th defendant. Now, June Chemuni say, some Crofono are not competent parties to this suit. I said Supreme Court strike him out. Into your starting argument, Anna Omoro Tanko Bisano from the bench said, in the argument, you have not cited any authority but you could have appealed to us with the inherent powers we have as a court. Okay, we might take this decision, but say, oh, Koso, as you making your own argument and application there, then you have to cite some authorities to back your case. And I think the deputy attorney general, he took a cue, and then he said, okay, he's making an appeal to the bench on that matter. But Godfrey Dame explained, say, because one of the arguments that the side making is, the address of the persons are a walk court, a walk rate, no so. A chief justice penna, Mr. Chief Justice, attorney general penna the address. Ya list to not just say, oh, Macano, who you move more assemno and say assemno. And I just say that the former attorney general Godfrey Dame, Eka say, in case. Even if they have not listed the address of the second to set defendant in the matter, and don't just say, here was because reliefs or musikina. Some of the reliefs are directly directed at those specific persons. So that was the first legal hurdle I said court the court heard the arguments and rule it to Deputy Attorney General say the argument was misconceived and that
all the people there are interested
parties on the matter. Clearly they can do that. Nti your boy no good area na justice as original na so.
Men kai omo a share with YouTube and my YouTuber obetimi aba oba be share the Chief Justice who is currently suspended on any kunu eba Supreme Court no ene uhu ne security for edinachi omone no eba that's her ladyship Justice Torkono and on any kunu eko Supreme Court premises. So earlier, the lawyer, Godfrey Dame, and I think so. Time and Deputy AG, Dr. Stremsai, on also Eba Court, all of those videos. Emamo Eshenti. Join us now. Listen to details now of the course. So Ewo Court. Yes, okay.
And the second objection, so Justice side, the Deputy Attorney General, Erezi, I had to do say. We'll share some of the arguments are here. The Chief Justice are making in the affidavit, supplementary affidavit or deposit now. It goes to reveal in maybe a COSO article 146 committee no here. And in his opinion, article breaching the confidentiality rules of the entire process. And on the state argument is that. So article 146 expresses anya manina say ye na okukuam anya say won semba bontin as a Chief Justice no e be say ofa kuti kwan so ana back door no odis ansem no ba bontin enunti the entire supplementary affidavit no yentungu and then that's what more tanko bisa na say proceedings no say Chief Justice ka say ya settle na no ka proceedings no who be ana and already the jechum case say the interpretation of the judgment say bibia once the committee is set up bibia fa hu bia eka ho in the say assembly baza a high security zone or anything the Chief Justice is not it's not right for those information to be disclosed and I got Fred Amenso sorry and also responded to some of those arguments. Just say even if the argument was that the things are supposed to be in camera and these matters have been reviewed in the affidavit. This is a matter or the back court because Chief Justice Felix said there may be koswa e kotua Ghana mraso and until we back court. Na say wako yi wako put information out oh baby a court and about all the information way abegu judge for him to vindicate certain rights of hers and also to seek relief from the court. And court no I say almost 5 minutes I go share the decision by no say okay they have considered the argument they find merit in the argument made by the Attorney General
the Deputy Attorney General okay
by a unanimous decision no the entirety of the supplementary affidavit the Chief Justice
almost striking
a deposit to no almost striking out and cast him no
okay
they say you call asem no ankasemu
and asem no ankasanu will be hearing because mind you say all the arguments earlier all the two were arguments contained in the original writ or the core in the writ no and sign filing injunction it is here asema court no dealing with the injunction application. Good. In the
omoko so the injunction application no the heart of the matter they say Godfred Dame say Justice Poman having served on a panel that had adjudicated a matter, for which reason it is forming part of the petitions that the committee is currently investigating, it is very likely say Poman adding fair on that process. Inti yenyi Justice Poman in that committee so. Ebi also Justice Adibo said to send because he was on an earlier panel before he was appointed, and also yenyi so, and then all the other issues are raising. Some of them in that supplementary affidavit, which obviously had been struck out before he was making his argument, and then Justice I and so raising the objection to those arguments that have been canvassed by Godfred Yeboah-Dame on the matters. Back and forth, Justice Kulendi in particular, it take time, asked a lot of questions from both sides. Justice Buff Bonny himself, acting Chief Justice, are now presiding